back, everyone. Already drama happening as we set off. We barely get off while mooring. And because I was trying to film me pushing off the boat, my camera fell over, hit this.
Oh god.
Chip manning.
Don't matter about the bloody tank.
£600 lens this is.
Josh's face.
And now it's lucky it didn't hit the glass on my lens. It's hit.
Hasn't broken, it's just...
I always used to keep a protector. Well, I do. I keep a protector on my lens.
Yeah, well, that's not the lens, it's the outside bits.
No, that's where I screw my protector.
I can't screw anything onto it now, really.
You're screwed.
I probably can if I remove that bit. Yeah.
Started already then. Problems already, guys.
You're right, mate. If you didn't know, Storm Arwen hit us on Friday. And God, it's about the worst storm we've had so far, I think, in the boat. One of the worst I've ever felt, really.
Yeah, it's been a very good night. Those
In a house, you hear a storm in a house, but a lot of them are double glazed, so you know, even in our cottage we didn't really feel or hear a storm, but on the boat you feel a storm. You're actually in amongst the elements.
We're going to blow to bits.
It's great.
80-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Solar panels get slamming, which kept waking me up.
That's the only thing I was worried about was the solar panels.
they're still in one piece.
If I'd have known it was coming in the storm, I would have strapped them, but I got strapped.
But
look at them! Wouldn't want to be out in that.
God almighty! They are huge!
Like the size of marbles.
I'm trying to build a shelf.
Keep the cats in, Drew. Crikey! Look, if you look at the path, it looks like it's been snowing. Here. God! Breath. Oh my god, I've never seen them that big. Christ!
I can damage the paint and the solar panels.
Yeah, I've got the solar panels sideways. They are up and glass, so it should be okay.
Slide off, isn't it?
Quick, Diane! Sorry, because we're so far north.
Experiment.
Look, Diane.
Gonna melt.
Now it boils. Put your dinner on that.
Watch it go, look. It's cool, isn't it?
Just evaporates.
It's gone. Yeah, we saw a day bugger. I thought, what is he doing the next day on Saturday? What's he doing in this weather? And turns out he comes back and he's reversing. Like 2 hours later. Why is he reversing? Well, there's a fallen down tree at bridge 37. Jesus Christ, isn't there? Will kept offering us to come pick us up. So we said, yeah, okay, we'll take your offer. Because the weather was so terrible, we didn't want to cycle and walk in this. So he came pick us up, and then as we were driving, God, we come across a tree across the road. Well, they've already cut it down, but it's hit someone's wall, gone in their garden, smashed their wall up. And then we go to bridge 36 next to the hotel to investigate the tree, and it was worse than we thought at bridge 37. It's funny because when we cruised up, I said to Dad, wouldn't it be nice to stay in that spot and like start a little fire and stay there for the winter? Then the next day, there's like 3 trees falling down. So yeah, I think I wouldn't want to stay
Lucky
there.
we didn't stop there.
Yeah.
The earplugs in, I was going to bloody sleep.
You're alive!
Absolutely hammered here on the side of the hill.
The storm of 2021.
The tree down, is there?
Yeah.
The hire boat had to reverse all the way along here.
So I want to go and have a look.
Well, we got hammered here because there's nothing here.
Hammered in there, mate. On the side right of the wind, the pontoon is going.
I don't want to get down. We're going to have a look while it's still
I was walking
down.
around like that in my boat, trying to walk around. Bloody hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're open to it here, aren't we? Luckily, it's quite
Face-
shallow here,
It was the
so
first
we're stuck on
red
that.
weather warning they put out for years, that was.
Yeah,
For
severe.
winds.
Severe red
Yeah.
on the east coast.
For wind, yeah, on the east coast.
Ooh.
Oh god, about to miss the van.
Yesterday I stayed in most of the day from the warmth.
Turn right.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice though, was it? It had rain and bloody sleet.
Sometimes it's just nice staying in when you got
Yeah.
chucking down outside.
Oh, it's
great.
lovely. Oh,
Yeah.
those.
Just getting a tree up lot. Not stuck here.
I think it's in the field. I think you just got a log underneath.
Log underneath the car.
Oh, now there's a van.
Van. Oh Jesus! I'll tell you what, we're a right old lot, you and
There's a van
Will's
coming.
right.
Bro, not see it.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
This
Look
is right
at that.
across
It's
the-
destroyed the
Look
wall.
at that. Look how big
Oh,
the
wow,
thing.
yeah,
That
look
was a massive one.
Oh, it didn't
Nice
hit the
table,
house
that,
though.
wasn't it?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Big table.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
We used to have a table like that, didn't we, Josh?
Pop it in the boot of the
Made out
van.
of a big.
Well,
We had to get out of the thing.
you should have came out when you had the chance, Will.
Will's not going to be able to get out of the basin, guys.
Wow.
Wow, get it from here.
There's 2 trees. That one's going to fall soon as well.
Wow, always keeping up from fire. It's like heaven.
You are trapped,
Trees
mate.
down. You expect it to be a little.
That one's going to die anyway. Look, it's full of ivy.
Is that what it means?
Yeah, so it's weak.
Oh, it's weak.
So it's full of ivy. And now, yeah, you ain't going through that. It's like dominoes.
Yeah.
That one's leading on that one. That one's not going to take much more weight, is it?
You walking.
So, everyone's having a Christmas dinner on the aqueduct boat. And they can't get through. As you can see, they've got to stop at that winding hole.
Yeah.
Which is a nightmare. They're all on there looking at us, staring, wondering what's going on. What did he say?
I think it's already been reported to the CRT, and they have cut it a bit of the tree that we can see that anyway. So it's being dealt with. So I don't know why they bothered just coming from the Langosser.
Yeah, but they're
Wharf,
getting
really.
some sort of lift in, aren't they, or something?
Yeah, they're getting a lift in on Wednesday or Thursday, and it is Saturday today.
Yeah,
So
so
they're
it's
not
going to be there a
doing-
long time.
Yeah, so it's going to be a while. A narrowboat Will is stuck in the basin. Look at him, he's still smiling though, guys. He's still smiling.
Lucky we got out when we did.
No signal now. No signal in the basin.
No.
It's the internet signal, which was really, really strong, is now really weak, and there's no TV signal now. Just gone. So
Oh, poor bugger.
I don't mind me stuck there. It's a nice place.
Donate to him.
And you can get out with walks and things, can't you?
Yeah.
It's on that trip over the aqueduct, and then
It's actually called Aqueduct Boat and they can't do it.
Cruises, it's called, and then you can't do it now.
It's a shame.
No. Easier filming up as well.
And there's a little day boat there as well, stuck there.
Yeah.
Little day boat that can't go across.
Yeah.
Like we said this morning, we had one.
Alright, Mum, it's not that upsetting, is it? Look at her, looks like she's crying. There's her old mooring.
Right across the canal, massive tree as well.
Look at those trees there. The way they've been bent over.
Yeah.
Saw the woman that had the 2
Oh.
dogs, attacked Toby.
I think Josh has got it on camera. I did shout at her. You'll be getting a bill next time you come by. We got a 70 quid bill because your dog bit my cat. Your dogs bit our cat. Yeah, well, it's 70 quid you have to give us. No way! I said, I've got a 70 quid bill in here for you. Oh, your cat. I said, this happened. She knew exactly when it happened because she said, oh, your cat scratched my dog. And she said, oh, why don't you more on the other side?
What do you think's going to happen when a dog's being
Then
bitten?
stuck her finger up at us.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
So she's going to be on camera.
Lucky it wasn't near me, the finger, because I
Don't, but she obviously don't know much about canals because we can't moor on the other side. You moor on the towpath side. So yeah, but we haven't seen her since. But I did say, you know, better not come past this way. It's probably, she walks the route every day probably, but she still, like, she went past, and how I noticed her is I looked out the hatch and there was a dog that Josh had described to me, a whippet, grey like whippet. I said, that dog? And I looked further on and Josh had described what she looks like. And I said, shoot, get the dog away. She was calling the dog. And they weren't on leads again. You know, they, after what she'd done, what her dogs had done to Toby, you would have thought she'd have them on leads, but no, they weren't on leads again. So yeah, I just wish, I wish she'd come back past because I would have given her the bill for the vet. But he's all right. Toby's getting much better. The wound is healing lovely. So yeah, thanks to D Valley Vets in Llangollen. Yeah.
Yeah, good vets there, aren't they?
Yeah, lovely people there as well.
What's happened?
Oh, Dylan, the boat.
Yeah. Dylan.
Racing all the way back.
Yeah, we thought, oh, we better warn them, telling that there's a tree down.
Yeah, 'cause we thought,
they already went down there and saw it.
And they'd reversed back.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they'd gone past Andy, but Andy was in the engine room, he didn't say anything to them, so they'd gone all the way down to where the tree is, and had to reverse all the way back.
Yeah.
And if Andy had said something to them, they wouldn't have had to.
They were reversing back this morning, they were.
Yeah, lovely couple of guys. Yeah, they moor near Trevor Basin, they've got moorings there.
And they told us that there's another tree down just over the aqueduct in pontcysyllte, right next to the swing bridge, I think. And
Yeah.
they killed
That one's down, that branch.
And he also said a couple of more as well. A couple of more were down, but I don't know. We'll wait and see how far we can get.
Drags them down.
We do need a pump out, so
Yeah.
we have got to get to Chirk Marina really for the pump out, but I don't think we'll get that far today if the tree's still down. And it's Sunday, so don't know if they'll be
the port
open.
boy out, it feels like being on the Thames again. Trapped.
Even though we're on a canal, it's weird.
Like we're in between two lock closures.
It's not a worry.
We're all stuck down there.
I thought it'd be up today. But
Sorry, laughing. Sorry, Will. Yeah, Will's stuck in the basin
he loves the basin.
because I think.
Trouble is, Will needs a pump out as well.
I think we might have
He's
told you.
overflowing.
Yeah, I think we might have told you that they're not doing the crane until Wednesday or Thursday, so he'll be stuck to at least then, and then they've got to get all the, it's just where the tree is, because of the flow of the water, it's collecting all branches, leaves and everything, one side of the tree.
Yeah, we're gonna
Got stuck all behind Olive as well, didn't it? All the branches and
Yeah.
leaves.
just gonna enter Trevor, and then we're gonna go across the aqueduct again, and hopefully see how far we can get.
Beautiful day for going across the aqueduct.
Hopefully the rumours aren't true about
Some more
falling down the
trees.
tree. Otherwise we're not gonna get bumped out. Because we want to go through
rope
this
the tree
trail.
out and reverse and pull them out.
Yeah. So we're
Okay.
on the aqueduct now.
Bit of a palaver there.
Beautiful day.
It's a nightmare. We said Anglo Welsh there, but we knew we couldn't get a pump out because there's loads of boats moored up in there for winter. But turns out you can.
You sure they're waiting for us?
Yeah, we're halfway through now.
Oh, is that?
Turns out you can, but you've got to go beside their boats. So
I think the boat's going to fall off.
we're a bit, as you can see, we're leaning a bit.
Yeah, we're leaning towards that side, which is the 125 foot drop down there. Hi.
But yeah, That's the opposite side of where the pump out is, so we had to turn around really.
Yeah,
But then we couldn't, so then the whole big palaver.
Yeah, I
Get
just.
much on camera.
Yeah, I videoed it. But yeah, I said, oh no, won't worry, because you have to reverse, you have to go over loads of boats to the pump out. And she reckons the tree, the lady in there reckons the tree's been removed. And just up
So
here.
that means we can make it to church.
So we can make it a chirk, but it's a Sunday, I don't know if it's open, but we'll get as far as we
So, turns out we're going back over the aqueduct.
Yeah, we're going back over. The lady in Anglo-Welsh,
Go that way, she'll be able to drop it over.
Anglo-Welsh, yeah, she was completely wrong. The tree has not been moved. It's been chopped, so it's not right across the towpath, but that's it. It's completely in the way. Me and Josh have walked up to see, past the swing bridge and where it is.
Not
And
going to
yeah.
get through that unless you pull it out
So
the
we
way.
can't get through.
So we're trapped.
If there was no other boats around, we could tie it up, reverse the boat, and lay it
Yeah.
that way. But
Trouble is, there's moored boats right
right
there.
next to it. They haven't hit, the tree hasn't hit their boat miraculously.
Luckily, just missed it.
Yeah, we would have tried to tow it out of the way, but
that's all I was
Don't
worried
risk
about
getting the
really today is,
Yeah, if there was no more
look at us
boats,
leaning.
yeah, we're leaning. We have to be pumped out. So I'm going to go back to the lady and say, no, it's not been moved. Can you pump us out? She
yeah.
said you could go straight in or reverse, Andy.
Yeah, we'll go straight in, then we can reverse out and turn back. So we're going to turn around just at the winning hole here, next to the swing bridge and pontcysyllte.
Lovely job that lady's doing, and you give her a vote, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd love to do that. I said to her, wow, I said, I love that job. Oh, there's no other vacancies up there. But there are other boats. I'll have a think about. You might see her in a minute. She lives in this green boat or whatever boat it is. I'll point
Oh,
it
I've just
out.
seen spoke to the guys again in Dillon, the one
You
that reversed,
reversed, yeah.
the ones that reversed this morning.
Tried to do.
And they said, yeah, I think it's still down. I said, well, that's not the story we've
Lives in this
got.
boat here. This one
Oh,
with the
yeah.
green and the red, yeah.
Not to worry, we're just going to go and turn around, guys, and go back to get pumped out. That's a necessity, really. And then go back to where the car is.
Yeah, so this whole
Peas pudding.
vlog was pretty much useless. So we're going over the pontcysyllte aqueduct twice today.
Again. You never know, the sun might be shining when we go over
Spoiling
there.
you today.
Yeah. Never mind. This is what happens to us. It serves me right, doesn't it? For laughing at Will. Sorry, Will. It serves me right. Laughing at Will because he's stuck in the basin, can't get out, and now we're stuck in between.
Yeah, so we're going to have to turn around down here.
Okay. Yeah. So they're taking the mickey at me because I keep saying yeah, so all the time. So. Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah. Said it again.
right, well, let's get back to Anglo-Welsh and get a pump out then, shall we?
See you soon.
Nightmare. we met a lovely young couple who were really interested in the boat, and we said, why don't you hop on when we go over the aqueduct? And they did.
You're on.
We're going to be on YouTube as well. We've got a channel, so.
Little did we know this was going to be our last cruise, but at least it was a great one. We had no idea what was to come.
In the battery.
It's like there's a flat battery.
Oh,
There's power in the battery.
I do know, you just said that.
just when we thought nothing else could go wrong, it does. Now we can't even start the engine because we have no power or something.
No, we had a pump out, but there's no power to the engine now.
It all started with me smashing my lens, and
In the RCR.
we have to drag the boat down to the basin.
Just leave it here. It's Olive. That's right, yeah.
The plug that connects the electrical control panel to the engine. There should be a plug down by probably at the rear of the engine.
I'll turn it on if I could. No.
I'm going to unplug it all. No, nothing.
Okay, is there a fuse on that circuit as well? There should be a fuse on the engine. 40 amp fuse.
There's one inside the cup. There's a little box inside the cupboard that says 40 on, and I'm not sure if that's the starter motor or not. I'm going to touch it and see. Okay, Josh, try it.
No.
Anything?
No. Nothing. Diddly squat.
Oh no, it's been taken off anyway. Whatever that was. Whereabouts is the starter motor?
Someone's just gone into this house.
Come down
Rabbit
there,
wheels here, look. All about for
down there
nothing.
to save the day, and I didn't save it. Hey, you've damaged your lens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's yesterday.
That's how we began the
Captain
day.
Calamity.
That's how we began the day, Will.
Captain.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Corey Taylor's overboard, not Taylor's.
Yeah, one day we will be.
Taylor's overboard because I think it's going overboard or inboard or something keeps breaking down, doesn't it?
Something,
Oh,
we haven't got a
nightmare.
clue. We haven't got a clue what to call it. That vlog.
Nah.
Yesterday vlog, guys. We haven't got a clue what to call it, so everything went wrong.
Well, it's the same vlog because we never
Yeah.
ended it.
No, we hadn't even ended it yet. Josh damaged his camera. Then there's a tree. Then they tell us that Anglo Welsh tree's been cleared, so we go along, and then it hasn't been cleared.
He was laughing at me because he said the trees fell down. Why didn't you move out? The trees fell down. No, trees fell down on you there.
Oh, I was really laughing
We're
at
both
Will. So we're all trapped at the moment. Yeah, 37, Bridge 37, there's a massive tree down, that's why Will's trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Trapped with a cup of tea, look.
Is
Trapped.
it?
He loves it down there, though.
Life
doesn't
and
he?
death. No.
and then
Life and death. I've got two sugars in here rather than three. It's life and death. This.
God.
just put it this way, we've enjoyed the aqueduct plenty of times.
Yeah.
We've gone over it, back again. Oh, and we got a couple of hitchhikers yesterday. Give them a little
Yeah, we'll talk
thing we
about that
did.
in a minute. What's the problem then?
We had a short out on the engine block. Check the fuse down there. The fuse is okay down there, but there's what's called a mega fuse inside the cupboard. That
40
it's
amps.
gone, 40 amps. So he's bypassed. Well, he's put a different fuse in it for now.
We're back.
On the boat.
I'll order one in case anyway, and I've got one spare then.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be much, they're going to be
They
pence.
got all dressed up like I ironed all this
old
far.
All his gear stuff.
I ironed it already, and it's not. I'm not going to do anything, look.
Oh,
I put these holes in on
Do you know what?
purpose, especially.
I couldn't even work properly last
You
night.
just
when I
missed
was
us
worried
so
about
much.
this
You wanted
boat.
to come and see us anyway, babe.
Worried about this boat last night. I couldn't even work properly.
No, well, today's the next
It's your home,
day.
isn't it? It's your home.
We just want to forget yesterday.
Well, yesterday I felt like
Horrible day.
hanging myself, but the
We
engineer
wanted to
said,
jump off the aqueduct together.
the engineer said, mate, he said, the amount of times I've wanted to commit suicide, he said I even contemplated slitting my throat once with my engine.
My God.
Yeah.
Is that serious?
Yeah. He said that's what narrowboats do to you, he said sometimes. It could be going lovely and all of a sudden one little problem.
Can't find it.
Yeah.
So
I just hope that. Hope that. Why did it go wrong?
This is the biggest, this is why I was so stressed yesterday.
Well, we're on the camera, so can we
Yeah.
just...
Yeah, but they can still hear. This is why I was so stressed yesterday, Will, because it's an electrical problem, which is a whole different kettle of
It's a
fish.
whole system. It's a lot of work. Electrical ones are the worst ones.
Exactly.
It's mechanical. You can at least point to it and put your hand on it. Electrical ones, it could be a mysterious, misty thing.
He turned
hidden
up
somewhere.
as I got the engine going. He just turned up. He said, "I saw the white smoke," and he said, "Hold on a minute." He said, "Your fuel pump's not going round." He said, "The fuel pumps." That's how he started finding it. There's no power
Let's
to the fuel
explain
pump.
to the camera
yeah,
then.
well, let's start from the
Okay.
beginning.
There's a lot of testing to do anyway with electrical things. You have to test first, then you have to go through all the tests, see if you've got power going, and then you've got to work your way back to the
I
fuse
know.
box.
I know.
Right, Josh.
First of all,
Over
we
to you.
turned around in the winding hole, past the aqueduct. Did
we
that
had-
fine, just
yeah.
about enough room to turn. And we came back towards the aqueduct, and the couple that we met, this really nice couple,
Young couple.
Young
They were
couple.
admiring the boat. weren't
Young couple, yeah, in their early
they
20s.
said, "Can we have a lift?" So we said, "All right, get on at the front," and we gave him a lift. So,
Social distancing.
Mm.
So they
So
were
that
at the
was
front
great.
of the boat. And we were sort of enjoying our day, but then there was a tree down, so we had to turn back. Oh,
And then we finally got to Anglo Welsh and got ready to have a pump out. Me and Mum walked down to Trevor Basin, where we are now, to scout ahead, see if it was like a good place to moor. When we got back, they still hadn't pumped it out because the guy was on his break. But then he got back, pumped it out, everything was going all right, and then you went to start the engine and it wouldn't start.
well, I turned it onto the glow plug and it went beep, and then just stopped. And that was it. Nothing. And then we had an engineer come out and look at it.
Luckily, we're with RCR.
The RCR engineer yesterday.
I tried calling Will first, but he had no signal down the
No,
basin.
he's got no signal
The
because of
antenna
the
went down
storm.
for 2 days, and no TV, no
No.
antenna, no phone. So
Half of Whitchurch has been out of power. They've all been in Sainsbury's drinking coffee in the cafe.
really,
Yeah, they lost all their power. Anyway, go back to the point. So the engineer yesterday from RCR, he was all right. He's a nice lad, but he just didn't have a clue about electrics. You know, you either have or you haven't. And he fiddled about here and there, and he told me how to get an electrical engineer out. And he said, "Oh, you can start the engine; it'll be fine." So we started the engine. After he left, the engine started coughing and spluttering. I didn't know what was wrong
And
with it.
stalling.
And stalling, and we just couldn't start her. Well, we've got this lovely chap out today called Kim.
Kim.
No.
Kim.
Kim, no, so you can have Kim as a man's name.
Yeah.
I used to know a man called Kim.
So
Kimberly.
Kim come out, and he's got his own narrowboat. He lives on a 40-foot narrowboat with a list of 2-cylinder and an elm bottom plate. And lovely guy. He's really switched on. Used to work for Formula One, Mercedes. Did all their online diagnostics with a laptop.
Oh wow.
And he worked all the way back from the engine.
No, no, no,
The first thing.
no, Tabitha.
God's sake!
Your laptop's up there.
Oh, you fucking idiot! Stop it! Oh dear. It's a good day today.
Put her out.
Go outside.
Shut the door.
The first thing.
It's too hot in there.
Edit that bit out.
Yeah.
Start again.
The first thing he noticed, because I tried to start the engine again, it took ages and ages and ages and ages. I thought something's not right here. It's definitely electrical. And anyway, when he turned out, he said, "I can't even hear the fuel pump going round." And that's how he started to find the fault. A thing had fallen down, like a piece of metal had fallen down onto the engine, shorted, because the engine on an Isuzu
Heat plug rail.
heater plug rail. Rather than having cables to heater plugs, they use a whole rail bar.
It's a live bar.
It's a Jubilee clip or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's just slipped down and
Stupid, isn't it? Stupid idea. Live bar.
yeah.
Down the bottoms, they all think everything dust goes onto it, all your rubbish drops down there. We all know narrowboaters, everything falls in there. As soon as you open that thingy, your spanners fall in, everything falls in there.
So you've got a neutral engine, haven't you? And you've got a live bar.
Yeah,
So anything across that, that's it.
yeah.
So in the end, he found that was a problem, and he couldn't find out where we're losing power. He checked the fuse. There is a fuse, by the way, guys, on your starter motor. So check that.
On these hire boats only, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't got those fuses
No. There's a spade clip one on
on your engine.
your engine.
Under your starter motor.
Under your
on mine,
starter motor.
Yeah.
It's the same on most
But on your
narrowboats.
boat, because it's XI, you've got this extra.
Yeah, I've got an extra fuse because it's an ex-hire boat, to be safe than sorry, in the cupboard, which is called a mega fuse.
Mega fuse, that's it, mega fuse.
40 amp mega fuse. So that had gone, but when he started, he put another fuse in, let's just say that. When he put the new fuse in, the engine started starting itself up without the key in. He said, well, what the hell's going on here? This is not right. We found out in the end that the guy that come yesterday had taken all the wires out of the ignition barrel and then put them back in the wrong sequence. So every time he put a new fuse in, the engine was starting itself up.
It wouldn't happen to anyone else.
So
Tailors, eh?
then he had to take
It's
all
like
the
Corrie, isn't it?
yeah,
It's
he
like
had to
Corrie.
take all the spade clips out and redesign or re-put back how it should be on the ignition block. Oh my goodness aunt.
Yeah.
So it'd take a lot to find that, you know, for a layman like ourselves, we'd spent hours
But
trying to
he
find
was,
that.
really nice. Didn't even want a cup of tea or
No.
coffee, that guy today. Lovely guy.
Really switched on, really good guy. So I'm going to put a good word in.
So what's the
RCR for him?
Is it just a temporary fix then at the moment?
Just need a fuse now, that's it.
I just need a fuse. That's it.
So how's it running now then?
It's got 3 fuses in line, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got 3 fuses.
That's
in
one
line.
of them. It's
One
bypassed
fuse
it.
has been bypassed.
So you can
It's
cancel.
still got 2 fuses.
You can cancel that thing then that you've ordered. You can
But no,
cancel
because he
that.
said it's on its way out.
Ignition switch
Oh.
is going.
The ignition switch is going. The guy said yesterday, and the guy said today. And I said, well, I've got a new one coming. He said, well, wait for it to go, then change it out. He
Yes.
said.
Not a Zuzu one
And
though.
do it, and
is
each
it?
wire, one by one
Yeah.
by, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
No, it's not an Isuzu one, but it's a marine one. Exactly the same. It's got the spring-loaded heater plug thing on it. It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
About a third of the price.
Yeah, because if you buy Isuzu, it's 80 quid. This is 30 quid. So he said keep it as a spare because he said if you send it back, it's sod's law. You're going to go down the thing and it's
There we
gonna
go.
go.
Yeah, okay.
But he said get the most as you can out of this barrel first. When it goes, swap it over.
D40 in it.
So
Yeah.
hopefully we're
it.
up and running anyway now.
Mega fuse. Will's heard of a mega fuse. I haven't.
These are on the solar. Everyone's got one on the battery, it should be.
Well, when I installed my solar, I've used these 12 volt 40 amp and an 80 amp because 2 solars produce about 80 amp. It's a trip. Have you ever seen them? A barrel trip with a little black thing in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So anything goes wrong, it just goes.
Oh, they're good those.
Yeah. So I've got
that's good. Yeah.
those on the solar panels.
But they're not
So if I want to work on the solar panels or the engine, I
not
can
that
turn
we
them
can
off.
go anywhere, guys, because we're stuck because of the trees.
I'm stuck with the
There's two
trees.
trees.
These are
We're all
stuck
stuck
'cause
in
of
the
the trees.
basin because of the tree.
Yeah.
I thought it was very funny.
I'm not
but
worried.
We've done the same.
I'm not worried if I can't go anywhere. The main thing is Ollie's fixed. I'm happy
We're
now.
just waiting for the Irishman to turn up.
He's an Irish.
Tree fellas.
Turkey turd and a
Tree
turd.
fellas
Yeah.
to turn up.
Great granddad was Irish.
We're down at
Yeah,
the basin now, aren't we?
Yeah, lovely.
We had
This
to
is.
pull the boat
Very
down
nice.
last night.
Dragged the boat down.
I got
I
one
thought,
little clip of it on my phone.
I thought it
it was too
wasn't going to
dark.
work, but it did because you had to take the rope over
Yeah,
every
Dad
boat.
wanted to stay there and
He
block.
goes, what we
route.
doing then? What we doing? I said, well, we're going to move the boat. What? How can we do that? I said, we'll pull her along.
Pulled it along like a
I had
horse.
to pull the rope over every single
The
boat.
locals
What
thought
was
you'd
it?
got these boat pulling now for free rides, wasn't it? Something.
Yeah.
Josh pulled like a horse.
Yeah. Forget about the horse-drawn.
It was a horrible day
Josh-
yesterday.
Josh drawn.
Yeah.
One of those days that we shouldn't have even got out of bed, really.
Yeah, I think every week you have some kind of saga.
Oh.
Yeah.
You fall, cat falling, something's falling in.
I'm learning so much about
I haven't
narrowboats.
got-
Stay
I
tuned for
got
next
a-
time.
Live, he recommended me putting new plugs in as well.
He said it's
What,
worth
drove
doing
plugs?
that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't got a clue how to do it. I'm gonna
No,
look,
they just screw out. They're just ever so easy. I'm
I'm gonna look online and
before.
see how to do it. He said it's worth doing that, especially with the winter all
I
that
can show you how to take them out and test them at the same time.
So we're going to stay in the
Alright.
basin now for a
Yeah.
few days until that tree's cleared, just in pontcysyllte.
Don't know how long that's going to be. We could just take a walk along, Josh,
Yeah.
anyway, can't we? And look.
I'm
Yeah,
enjoying
that's
it in the
good,
basin. I'm
Yeah.
loving it.
Yeah, it's
Now
great
he's got
down
his,
there.
now
Better
he's got
stay
his
down there.
internet back,
Yeah,
guys. He's
you're-
alright.
Your basin's better than this
Oh,
basin.
stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down there, stunning.
But thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe for more.
Melodramatic times.
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue what we're going
Exciting
to call
content.
it, but
What?
well, the
Stop
vlog.
it, Will.
This is
So
probably
many things.
like the vlog that's had the most problems in ever. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed our misery.
Oh, one more thing. Don't ever sit on a narrowboat like we did on the Friday night with the storm going, saying, "Oh, we're fine. If people have got power out and the houses have got no power because of the storm, we'll still be fine because we're not, we're not on the power lines, are
keep
we?"
your mouth shut.
And then the power goes.
Lesson there, there, no,
Yeah.
lesson there
Yeah.
somewhere.
See you
Mega
later,
few.
guys. Make sure you comment.
Yeah.
Right.
Say
Check
bye-bye,
out Will as
Will.
well.
Watch Narrowboat Will.
Yeah,
as
watch
well.
Narrowboat Will.
No, I think it's Narrowboat Bill, isn't it?
Narrowboat Bill. Yeah, that's it. Narrowboat Bill.
Stay tuned everyone for the next video, because if you thought our luck was bad in this one, you will not believe what happens to us next. And it's definitely 10 times worse than this situation.